did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I'm a couple of minutes late because I have been trying to get sorted. What the fuck is going on here? Pause that. Perfect. Right. Get into the game first of all. YouTube, we've got people watching. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. No one's speaking up because everyone's not sure what to say. Elvin PS, Lost, Spartan, Skellington, Mind Distortion, Lena, Clown Prince, Pauline, Trevelyan, Gamut. How the fuck is Elvin first today? Rach, Sleggy, Turtle Swatter, Smooch, Fless, Dark, Gravy, Don't Be Dead Claw, Darth Kitty, Ravicus Maximus, Kids and Wild, Sky, Duck Farts, Drachmic, and Rob. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I know there's stuff and things today. We did have a meeting about this with Zos yesterday, so obviously that was shh, don't tell no one. So they give us a quick insight as to what the fuck is going on, while also making very clear that most of it is not going to be told yet. We're not going to know anything actually in detail until April. So while everyone is out there speculating over their canoes and all the rest of it, April is what we're waiting for. And I have a fucking huge spot on the side of my nose and everyone can see it. Fabulous. I'm guessing Zai's tripped over the cat. No, I did not trip over the cat. I was in another room. Hey Zai Ninjas. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let me get up to the chat and see what happened. Lonely Girl is in the chat as well. Lena as well. I didn't even say hi to you two. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. There was a big message there. Where did it go? How's everyone doing? Pretty good. It's been a long day, dude. I nearly fucking fell asleep before the stream. Nearly got sofa boss to fuck. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely bloody exhausted today. But, yeah. So basically, chapters are going away. I don't mean the ones that we've got are leaving. They're staying. But they're not going to do it anymore. The structure is gone. They're changing it. They are changing it. Clown Prince is Dragonborn. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Fight. Dragonborn.
Congratulations. So they are making it so that there's more seasonal based stuff. So throughout the year, rather than every summertime, we get a fucking huge patch and then have to deal with the buying of the big patch, playing of the big patch, promotion of the big patch, and all the rest of it. All the stuff and things that we are used to is going to change. What that actually entails, people are making up. We don't know yet. They are not telling us properly until April. But remember, one Tamriel was the biggest change they ever made to ESO. People complained like fuck about it to start with as an idea, and look where we are now. Change the game for the better, who knows? Also, the whole Craglorn, make Craglorn great again. I mean, I've been talking about this for some time, saying that Craglorn needs to be back to what it used to be. What they've done is they've considered testing, because it's not decided yet, testing zones like Craglorn into more difficult content. So group-based and gear chasing. So as vague as that is, that's what we're going to possibly consider. Also, class-specific skills that are PvP only. Interesting. Cyrodiil performance updates and potential changes. And loads of other stuff. But again, we don't actually know anything about it. That's just the stuff that they put on the surface to say, look, this is what we're trying to figure out now. We don't have any actual details. So while everyone is going to speculate over the next 3 or 4 months, and that's obvious that that's going to happen, if one of your friends goes up to you and goes, hey, they're doing this thing because my mate works at Bethesda and he told me, bollocks, you don't know anything. We'll have to see what happens. You're not late, you're right on time. See? I was on time. Oh, man. In the meantime, we've been sorting out Arc servers and Conan servers and playing ESO stuff and all the stuff and things that gets involved around channel maintenance, website stuff, one-to-ones, all that kind of stuff. In fact, got a one-to-one. Got some more in a couple of days, actually. 220? You're mad. Can you really be late to your own party? No. You can wait until everyone else arrives and then turn up and make a dramatic entrance. Phoenix talks again. Phoenix, you've had all day to speak up on Discord and not said a word. How are you here? Amazing how many people know someone who knows someone who works for Zos. Imagine that. Imagine knowing someone who knows someone who works somewhere that is under non-disclosure and can't say a fucking word and didn't say a fucking word and your friend is made up. Your friend is made up. You don't know shit. Was working and had a nap. How dare you do the things that are supposed to happen during the day? How dare you be productive and work and then nap afterwards? I had no plan. Where's my transmutes? Lots of them. Also, it's Tuesday, isn't it? So I need to go check the things. Let's go here first. That's the wrong one. We need to go to here, actually. Peon Grim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm at work now. I know. I saw you in Tony's stream. You were fixing a plane. I was working. No, I read that one already. I nearly ended up streaming Ark today, but with the news to ESO, that was going to be a stupid idea. How dare I work to make money so I can stay sub to your Patreon to play Ark, right? How dare you do that thing? The thing that makes this happen to make that happen, to then have access to this to make that happen, to then be here. All those... Did you see how that works? It's crazy. It's almost like there's a structure. In what chapters is that true or a joke? No, it's true. Did I miss the announcement? You may have done. If you go to Twitter and look at Zos... Do you know what? I'm probably going to have to get a link for this, because otherwise everyone's going to be asking me for links all day. Because instead of using Google, I have to be the link supplier. Older Buffalo, don't worry. Let me get the link for you. 1 second. Come on. My Discord is slow as fuck today. You know, they're having some problems. No, they're not having problems. I just haven't loaded it back up again since I started the stream. Let's see. I posted it in the ESO news part. Copy link. Paste. There you go. Wait, you expect people to Google their own information? Definitely not. I can Google, no worries. No, I'm joking, Older Buffalo. There you go. Take that link. Basically, Matt Fire put out a message today explaining very vaguely what to expect in the next year or so. I need to put this fan on. Hold on. Oof. I'm cooking. So, yeah, they're changing the structure of it. They have loosely used a couple of words they kind of somewhat regret. Because they didn't... When people say season, they assume certain things. That's not to say it's not necessarily that, but they did say in their Twitter post as well, wait until April, because the wording is... that people have assumed that things are all going to be locked behind this, that, and the other. Not to say that they won't, but the stuff that's already there will already exist. Gabriel Wolf, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for sub, much appreciated. Let me get that quote actually, so we can reword that. Not reword it, so we can repeat it. Where's it gone? We'll have more info to share in April regarding this. Just some clarity surrounding seasonal content. Our plans are not to remove content such as quest stories and new areas like some other games do when the season is over. So that's part clarification. The rest of it, they're not going to tell us shit until April. We had a meeting last night with Zos. They did speak about it briefly. They did vaguely go over, just like Matt has in the message there. We are looking forward to some new things, but they are going to be testing stuff. So it's not necessarily set in stone, and they are more than happy to revert stuff if it sucks. So don't worry. Grizzly Haley, welcome to the stream. Is my fucking bot running today? Probably not. But yeah, there's lots of stuff to do. They're introducing some rather unusual changes, but again, we've been through this process before where there's been some very, very dramatic, scary changes that have been forwarded as ideas. They've gone through and been successful. And then other ones have been tested and not gone through because they weren't successful. So who knows? Never know what's going to actually happen until it gets there. But again, there's going to be lots of people pretending they know. They weren't there. They don't know. And we also are not there, so we don't know. There's going to be an announcement in April. Do I need this? Yes. Why do I not have this already? Or this? Whatever. Has us ever done something that was just bad or broken in such a way it couldn't be fixed? No. Otherwise it would be dead, wouldn't it? Like I said, it's going to be in testing. They'll gauge it and see what happens. I know you're going to get the people to go, yeah, well, look at one Tamriel. Yeah, you're still playing. You're still playing successfully after 8 years of something you apparently hate. So it wasn't that bad, was it? Don't need achievement furnishing stuff. I need to go to the other place. Infinite of Archives. No, I'm not staying in here. Been farming transmutes. People complain about one Tamriel. It's flogging a dead horse, isn't it? And what can you really do? Absolutely nothing. Just treat yourself. One Tamriel was arguably one of the best things they ever did to ESO. Never changed. I most definitely will not. Mac Attack, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much. This is coffee. This is coffee. That was from the amazing Tony Silva. If you're not following already, give her a shout out and follow. I don't know why I'm picking up a quest. I didn't come in here to see you. I came over here to see this dude. So, Zai, how you doing? Welcome in. Boing. Only thing is I should change is maybe take a break every now and then. Yeah, but that wouldn't be productive, and then we're still trying to play catch-up for a year of God knows what fucking happened. Had big gaps in work, and that hit very, very hard. We're still trying to recover from that, so no breaks for me. Some really fucking good shit happened, but also the other stuff along the way to get there cost a lot of money. No rest for the wicked, 100%. It doesn't read that bad to me, frankly. I like the idea of increasing the difficulty of Overland content. The content has been way too easy for too long, which is a shame given how much there is to explore in Overland. Fair enough statement. I mean, it's a subjective point of view, but at the same time, understand that while there are lots and lots of people that do really struggle, there are also lots of people that don't. So finding the balance between the two is what they're mainly aiming at. Because changing it to make it really difficult will fuck everyone off. Keeping it really easy will fuck everyone off. You can't win. So you've got to find that middle ground. And at the same time, for people that do want extra difficulty, they are introducing stuff like Cracklawn that is deliberately designed for group Overland content. So that will be pretty fucking cool. Hello, how are you doing? Man, I just reuse the Flawless Nightblade, still hits like a truck. Yes, it does. It's mega. How you doing, Quicksilver? Welcome to the stream. If you know Spike. Why do you have to shout expectations, Phoenix? Like someone's doing something wrong and get yourself involved in something that's nothing to do with you. Yes, it's Spike. The only things that I read that one already. Shout out for Tony Seal. Thank you very much. Anyway. Coffee. There has to be an easy route for new players, otherwise it would give up and leave. Yeah, so what they've done, again, while their information is deliberately vague, to leave people to discuss, and obviously to leave secrets until later, is they have noted that the tutorial and the introduction to the game is just far too overwhelming for a new player. So what they've done is they've reverted back to the Wailing Prison, which they've already done on live anyway, and they're keeping that. So any new player that joins now will go straight into the Wailing Prison. Meaning, if they played years ago and then came back now and had a new character, they'd kind of understand what's going on. But also, all the main quests and stuff that get thrown in your face. New chapter, new quest. They will slim those down a lot while you're brand new, so that you don't have to just press all the buttons and realize, well, you've got 25 quests and they're all full already. So they're toning it down. Doing well trying to farm ritual set to make the Lich build. Hope it's still good. It is still good. Thank you for the shout out. Still calming down. Tony had a mega stream today. She got her first sponsorship and did a wicked giveaway for a set of in-ear headphones that were absolutely fucking banging and actually sponsored by them. And Mind Distortion fucking won them. Had a good time in your stream today. Oh, you're talking to Tony. Where did I get to? Read them all. Hi Zion Ninjas. XBX ESO on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Did I speak to the dude? I did, didn't I? We're gonna go speak to him again. In case I missed anything. Said I missed it. I mean, you can re-watch the VOD, obviously. Davies, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't need any of those. Don't need that. I need to double check because I glazed over it so quickly. Spawn on my father's shoulder. Yes, please. Good job I did go back. What happens when you're not focus facing enough? That one. Still shocked about the power outage they had. Still shocked? Is that a joke? Is that a pun? You are still shocked about the lack of power? Switch characters. Actually, cancel that. How many stones do I have? Supplies. Currencies. 87 is not enough. Is it me or does a Stormfist kick ass? Depends on the build and depends on how you play. But generally speaking, it's a pretty cool set, yes. Bro just started a week or two ago. He was put in a Wailing Prison. I was well pleased. He got the same intro as years ago. Yeah, it's fucking really good. I'm working on something at the moment that I can't talk about, but introducing that back into the game as kind of the main place to go to is pretty good. They messed up with the Crown Store with the 800 Endeavors accident. Okay. And I caught up, I think. How many people in the audience do we have today that has and is active with a lazy sork? Had an early Christmas present spending spree. Just be very, very careful if there are mistakes that you take advantage of, because that is the definition of exploiting. Before anyone goes, well, you can't, it doesn't matter, it's their fault. Listen carefully to the definition of it. All right, if you find something that is definitely broken and you deliberately take advantage of it, you're exploiting. Whether they're going to do anything about it or not is irrelevant. The fact is that is what you're doing. Bear in mind, That is against terms of service. So if you do something that they do deem exploiting, then you will get told off for it, usually in the form of a ban. So be very, very careful when you are an opportunist about something that is broken. So just throwing that out there. I use it on a flawless build, almost. Ah, the most recent one. Yes, that's getting an update, by the way. No brushing teeth. Who's brushing teeth? Prophet's still finding you in the butt. Oh, I see. Goodbye, chapters. Indeed. Ducky Fuzz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stating the title and joining in with the fun. You said say goodbye. I know I did. Well done. My fucking eye just got something in it, which is great. On stream, when everyone can see you not being able to see. Stupid shit. I do need to swap characters. People's reactions to Vast plus 2 exploit was hilarious. Oh, dude, that was fucking tragic. All those absolute fucking brobots. Yeah, well, if it's broken, it's their fault. We should be able to get stuff for free because they broke. Do you know what? Just because someone left a till open doesn't mean you're in the right to steal all the money out of it. It's really not. Just because the dude fell asleep on the bench doesn't mean you should go into his pockets and take his phone away from him while he's not looking. You're a thieving, exploiting bastard. It's not okay. You shouldn't do that. The fact that you did, when they already have rules in place, means you broke the rule. It's your own fault. But yeah, those people that fucking constantly spam, selling skins and fucking jumping in and trying to get fucking achievements for everyone and all this kind of shit. You're like, well, they can't ban all of us. They did. I fucking love that. It's like, what amazing parents you are. Fucking brilliant. Can't ban us all. Banned, bed. Was that when they hid in the wall? Yes, it was. I love that. What a course of action. That was fucking brilliant. Is it flawless? We'll get an update. That's exactly what I just said, yes. Every single one. They got like 1,500 people. And they all sat there like, yeah, can't touch us. Terms of service, slap. Could I swap Crypt Cannon for pearls of... Still farming the sets I need for the Nightblade. You have to talk about feed. Okay, I'm going to explain this very quickly. It's your game. You play however you like. But that build is designed that way on purpose. If you don't have everything together, it won't work as intended. So if you choose to change stuff, that is up to you, but it will be very different. Now, when it comes to in the meantime, go get what you need. Don't waste time farming sets to farm sets to replace a set that you're going to wear to farm a set with. You're doubling up on bad RNG. If you can kill stuff now, or you can play content now, go get it. But they wailed and cried loudly on Facebook. They fucking complained everywhere. Hundreds of bans. 1,500 people got nuked. Yeah, some got perma, some got 7 days, and it was fucking glorious. Oh my god, yeah, we're just being fucking salty. I'm not being salty at all. The salty ones are the ones complaining because they got caught. They were so fucking... They were so adamant that they couldn't do a fucking thing about it. Like, right, that is broken. You took advantage of it. That's an exploit. Goodbye. It was so good. And they made so many different excuses as to why it's not fair. Get wrecked? Yeah, it was brilliant. It was a few years back now, but it was funny as fuck. They were like, do you know what? We need to get this situation under control. So nuke fucking everyone. They did. But Mr. Officer, I really have a really good excuse for speeding. You see, everyone was doing it. Right? Everyone else was doing it, so why can't I? No, all of you get nicked. A few girls I was in was silent for a week. Yeah, I mean, the game still went on absolutely fine. Nobody really noticed the people that were missing because they were all already in the fucking wrong place anyway. They were in that trial cheating it. So you never saw them in Grantwood because they were too busy cheating. And then when they got nuked, you didn't see them anyway because they weren't there to complain about it afterwards. They were just on Facebook. Skittle, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It was funny as fuck. Oh man, I love that. Can't get us all. Fucking can. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, I was asking earlier, how many people in the chat on PlayStation EU have an Easy Sork available now? As of right now. It's difficult to get groups together out of the audience at the moment because, let's face it, most people are playing rather than watching. But we'll see what we can do. Damo is number 1. Just hopped in here 10 seconds ago. Could you give a quick, too long didn't read? I'm streaming. Put up a chair. If I do that for everyone, it's impossible. So, no. You'll just have to rewind it or join and get stuck in. Easy, yes. Flesh has. Ducky Fuzz is laughing. Read that one already. It gladdens your heart when you see karma working. Yeah, it does. That's really true. I do. Okay, so excuse me, Trevelyan does as well. It's a good start. I'm even scared to do an exploit. You should be. Don't exploit. It's quite simple. If you know it's not supposed to happen, don't take advantage of it. If it happened once, oops. If it is an actual oops. But if it happens again on purpose, then you did it on purpose. Yes, you did. And then expect it to happen. Boing. Is that it? That's all we've got. We had 12 the other day. I say the other day, it's wrong. A few weeks ago now. We had 12, and then we had another 3 spares. No easy, It became a crystal donor? Oh man, absolutely love your shorts, calling out the bullshit toxic players and crybabies, taking out quoting. Thank you for talk about quoting or quitting even. Bear, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's fucking true. I say it because it's true. That's it. No one else is gonna fucking say it. But I'm also not gonna make big YouTube videos about stupid people or individuals that are out there by name who cause problems or don't cause problems and just make drama videos. That's a waste of time. But I will obviously quote certain things that happened in stream because, well, they were out there to be said. Was 13888. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm not too bad, dude. Fucking knackered. I still got lazy. It's the main. Okay, fine. Olympian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's a difference between creating drama and saying it as it is. Some people create videos to create drama. I will have a discussion on live stream and say things as they are without actually negatively impacting anybody's name or calling people out or just inciting riots. It's just, if I see bullshit, I'll call it. And I went to the Crown created. Went to buy Crown crated, but it's banned in my country. Oh, crates. I see. Well, rip. Nothing I can do about that. You have to complain at Zos. Yeah, there's a way to discuss and talk about things, or a way to just say it as it is, without actually going out and singling people out and making videos about them and trying to use that to inflate your channel. That's silly. Drama is a waste of time. But within reason, open discussion about stupidity is what it is. Also bad for the devs during the recent outage. They must have been incredibly stressed. Fucking dude, imagine that. They're ready to go away for Christmas and all of a sudden, no, get back to work. Why? What's the matter? What happened? Did someone leave the lights on? No, there's no lights. It's fucked. Ooh. Well, why are we going then? Good question. Please ever let me guess they consider crown crates a form of gambling. They would do. Some countries do that, some countries don't. It's red tape in some areas, so that's probably the case. Dude, I'm not even getting any this time anyway, because I've got to save up a lot of money, so fuck getting crown crates right now. However, if I did, I would. Why am I in this place running around killing stuff and things for no good reason? Pocket mammoth. Right, we've got 4 lazy stalks apparently today. I'm just glad the outage didn't happen during Christmas. Why? Would you be not having Christmas and be playing ESO instead? I mean, surely you'd be eating food. And opening presents and stuffing your face full of, well, everything actually. Hell yeah, exactly. Oh, I see. The other one. Right, let me swap. I don't want to play tank today. Someone play tank. You guys can't do anything about it. It's the law in my country and it doesn't allow RNG stuff. Okay, well then we're done with that conversation because there's fuck all that can be done about it. Otherwise, we end up in a backwards debate about what should and shouldn't happen, and that doesn't solve anything. It's unfortunate. For the first time working in my industry, I have Christmas off, and I'm excited to spend it with my kids. Nice. Smooch with a sub. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it being cake in the chat. Where's the fucking sound? There it is. Unfortunately, I will be at home. All the food's in front of ESO, so yes to both. Brilliant. We're having Christmas with my dad's side of the family on Monday. We decided to chill for dinner. Nice. My bad. It's not your bad. It's fine. I just can't do anything about it. Massacus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Thank you very much for the resub. 47 months on the bounce. Christmas is the one time I'm not allowed my PC on because family. Oh, God. How inconsiderate of them. It's not on, is it? Tell them, look. Here's your turkey. Now fuck off. Do that. Don't do that. They might have presents. But when they've gone, have that massive sigh of relief, get a beer and go, oh, thank fuck for that. Now I can play ESO. Oof. Hello. You like that one? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. Merry Christmas. I'll take it. 5 gifted subs, now to 11 on the channel, and a dead Dragonborn. Thank you very, very much. People, the goal is still there, but the amount of the goal has dropped dramatically. We are 70% into the goal-ish at the moment. We were on about 1.2k subs. Obviously, gifted subs fall off from time to time. Let's push them back up for Christmas. We're on 669. Yes, someone found that fucking funny. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Speaking the total truth, I am. I've been laughing at the hate to conservative build as being getting since the dev stream. I was dominating BGs on it. Laugh it up, dude. Keep laughing. Fuck them. So, the people that wanted the changes complained about the changes. Imagine that. Imagine someone complaining about something so much that they get their own way and then go, don't want it now. Fucking shit. That happened. And then also imagine that the combat lead is obviously going to get fucking stream sniped or primaried. And also imagine all the people that do actually use that build actively that have fun with it. Like when we did a live stream with 4 of us using the fucking thing and no one could die. Or when we used 3 of them with Smooch on a lazy sork and absolutely dominated every game we went into. Some games are rigged against you. There's fuck all you can do about it. And some people just make up salt because they've got nothing better to do. Well, it's nearly Christmas and they won't be playing over Christmas because their mum won't let them. So play it then. Thank you for the gifted sub. Yes, of course. Say thank you to the gifter. If you receive a gifted sub, you don't have to watch adverts anymore. And you have emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. Right, someone whisper me in-game if you want to be a tank. It was still so mega, it was fucking glorious. We had 3 constipated builds and 1 lazy sork, and no one stood a fucking chance. BG stream with constipated was so funny. Yeah, you know that shit build? Indeed. It's very easy to rig the variables into making the outcome what you want it to be. I.e., everyone target the same fucking person or else. That's really easy to do. Also, I mean, they're demonstrating for the sake of fun. They're not trying to prove anything. They're just having some fun. Everyone can have fun with any game character, any car, any plane, helicopter, machine gun, whatever the fuck you pick as your tool in a game. Anyone can have fun with it. And it can win or lose. People are so silly. So question, do you find Nightblade healers useful in PvE content? Yes, every class can play every role effectively. I've played since release, release of 1 Tamriel, and I'm just now healing with Nightblade and attempt to heal. Bear, I've got one for you that you're going to fucking love. Put feed in the chat. Exclamation point feed. Check that out. You're going to love it. Pass the bar in the guild hall. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have a shout out. VG stream with the commentator was so funny. How dare you have fun? ESO is a serious game. Sorry. Can't do it. I'm just going to drink this coffee. Otherwise, the straight face isn't going to last very long. It's already gone. What build are you using right now? I'm using the 1-bar pla, but it's not doing anything, so there's no point. Don't make it. I'm joking. Make it. Don't see the point in exploiting or cheating in games like this. If people decide to do that, there's no point in I'm playing it. I'm in what? No point in playing. Okay, got it. Correct. You're only cheating yourself, really, because nobody fucking cares. If you go and cheat and go, hey, look, I've got a cool skin. No one gives a fuck. Whoa! Sarah, thank you very much indeed. How do I say your name? Seraphile? Seraphile? Fail? I don't know how to fucking say your name. I'm going to say Sarah, because it's easier. I'm going to fuck it up. I butcher everyone's name. Even Bob's. I can't even get that right. Thank you very much indeed for the bits. Much appreciated. Sarah is perfect. Excellent. 100 bits. Can't let that train die. Hype train has started, people. We are halfway through level 1. Bits and subs contribute. Thank you very much indeed. We are trying to hit a goal. 2 goals, actually. Bits for 20k and subs, obviously, 1,000 is a lot of subs. But we were there and it dripped off and then now we're trying to get it back. There you go, Bat. Enjoy. 100 from Dark. I can't even say names. Darth Kitty as well. Thank you very much indeed. No one's whispered me saying they want to be a tank. Adrea is going to be a tank. Adrea, whisper me again. I'm going to swap characters. I'm rocking a Halloween skin since I started playing. Nice. 100 from Lonely Girl as well. Speedster, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. By the way, if you buy bits, you contribute to the bits goal. You contribute to the hype train, and you also contribute to your future ninja stars. Your first one is at 1,000 bits, and the more you buy, the more you unlock. I am going to be... I'm going on Venom. Fuck it. Adrea, we're going in for the archive. Bollocks to it. 200 bits from Turtleswater, thank you very much. Even World's First is really not that amazing. No, it's not, because they practiced for 6 fucking weeks and pretend they didn't. Oh, yeah, just salty. No, you did practice. Nobody else got to see it yet. And anyone that does it on console is like, yeah, day 1. Yeah, you've been watching people practice for 6 weeks. Give it a rest. Come on, that's fucking true. Dear oh dear. If you want a real first-time view at something, then you wouldn't do very well, would you? That's the point of it. However, yes, testing needs to be done in order to balance where things should and shouldn't be. And usually the first clear on PTS is actually quite easy in comparison to the one on live, because obviously you have to make sure that you see the end in order to tell if there's any bugs or not. What the fuck do I know? Just work here. Wagley Aphid, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much indeed for the 300 bits. Massively appreciated. Hype train level 1, 76% in 3 minutes remaining. We are now 14,260 of the 20k bits goal. Go nuts, people. I expect the world's second best is probably the more impressive. Yep, second best tank, second best clear. I need to buy more potions. I fucking ran out. Dost thou have money in the... Yes, I do. I wasn't sure if I had money in my bags.
Hello, motherfucker.
Mr. Jen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Welcome into the stream. Get ready for the changes that we didn't know were going to happen. Yep, in April, we find out what they really mean. We are getting stuff and things. And, finally, some more difficult and different Overland. Who knew? No more chapters for you. We still keep the previous chapters, don't worry. The structure is changing, which means we don't have to buy a really big expansion every fucking year. Nipping to the loo. Brilliant, I'm buying potions. Hello there, how you doing? Also new guild tools. I'm hoping that includes a search button for guilds in the guild finder, but who knows. Essence of get good. None. Brilliant. Someone tanked the market again. Nope. It's pretty good, actually. Tell me I bought the wrong fucking ones. Nope, we're good. Oh, Raccoon, you're a legend. Look at you go. 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate being cake in the chat. People, we're on hype train level 2. Aiming for those goals, people. 674 of 1,000. Let's go. Nearly fucking Christmas. Thank you very much. If you received a gifted sub from the gifter, make sure you say thank you. You've got emotes. Refresh your stream. You don't have adverts anymore. Here is a button. There's another sub as well. Thank you very much. All the loud noises at once. Big the sub. Fuck yes. Thank you very, very much indeed. You're an absolute legend. Paul is too good. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Chaos Lord. Enjoy those emotes. 7. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong number. 675 of 1k. We are now 325 away. I know that's a big jump, but we've been there before. Hazai, do you think they will ever make the effort to have battle diagnostics on console like they have on PC? They don't have it on PC. That's an add-on that a player made. I'm not the best pass. That's not how you use the word, but I know what you mean. But I'm curious about my performance and content. If you're curious about your performance and content, you can have damage numbers on. You can show your buffs and debuffs. And obviously you can gauge it based on how long it takes you to kill stuff. Practice, 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 get better and better, and then go from there. As far as the combat metrics is concerned, we can't say it won't ever happen in-game, but at the moment it's not on the cards because they don't want people to full out elitist each other by saying, you didn't do enough DPS, get out. That already happens on PC as it is. Introducing that to console is going to be a shitstorm. It's bad enough to be able to inspect players in other games. It wouldn't go well in ESO. Not to say they won't do it, but it's highly unlikely at this point in time. Dark Seraph... That was a wet fart. Dark Seraphina just played a very, very wet fart for 1,000 bits. Thank you very much indeed. Hype train level 2, 37% in, and 15.2k into the bits goal. Hi Zai, hi all, late to the show. What do you mean no more chapters? They're changing the structure of the content. We are getting things over a seasonal basis now instead of chapters, which means no more big purchase per year. Full information on that will be exposed or explained in April. I'm so sorry. You are fucking not sorry. That was a mega fart. Thank you very much indeed. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Why did I not pick up the quest? We are 75% into the bits goal and almost 70% into the sub goal. Let's fucking go, people. Actually, 70% into both, not 75. Woof. Hype train level 2. Cheer 100 bits for an award. I don't get a reward on my own channel. Barton, again, really? 2 of you? Thank you for the farts. Much appreciated. Andrea, we're going to go smack stuff in the back of the face hard. But woke up my dog. Was it the dog? It could have been. It sounded like it, didn't it? Born Tryhard's group chat posting what percentage of damage they're doing every minute is no fun. I think add-on should be banned. It's not helpful. And it's not always accurate either because it's fucking... It has its own features sometimes. Now, obviously, it's a very cool tool if you use it properly, but some people do not. And that's the problem, essentially.
Hey,
people will misuse it to try and gatekeep each other. And that's what humans tend to do when they're shit humans, is they gatekeep all the time. Instead of understanding that the game is supposed to be for everyone, and you can make your own groups and play how you want to play, they just use it to dick swing and go, ha ha! And it's, you know what? Just go play COD. We all know that you're going to smash your controller against your TV within a week anyway, and then we don't have to hear from you again. It feels so good to do more damage as 1 bar Sork at 207 than a 1,600 at CP2 bar. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. Had to use some beer tokens. I've got way too much. So flatulence was your excuse. Brilliant. Jaron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You farted as well. Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Clown Prince with Chicken Attack. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone in Zai. Blazer, how you doing? Well, I've been in one of the 2 pro groups and I know the mechanics and I'm doing okay, but really can't get into vet trials because I only passed 60 or 70k. But the thing is, that's not how that word is used. That's a full analytic breakdown of the situation and trying to better things based on the results and loads of other different ways to explain it. It's not a number on a target dummy. Unfortunately, the internet has made people stupid with that one, but don't worry. I know what you mean. When it comes to people setting their own rules, it is up to them. If they say you need to do X, Y, and Z, that's their group rules, but it is definitely not the content rules. They do not make up the rules for that. The devs do, and you can do stuff with far, far less, depending on what you're trying to do. So, if that's the outcome, you've got 2 options. You can either do exactly as they're asking and be really unhappy about it and not enjoy your time, or you can make your own group. Just like they did. And you can set the rules. Up to you. I also need to kill stuff properly. TGI Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, the hello motherfucker, someone else let it rip. Oh, the hello motherfucker is what you did. I knew that. Interested in your simpler build, but it was changing Dragon Holds. It's still good. It's still good, but it probably needs an update. Stay tuned for stuff like that. I'm not going to release information on stuff on stream because I have Patreon perks where people get early access to things. But does it still function? Yes. Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out for Mike Macon in the chat, please. Hype train successful. Level 1 was successful, people.
Hello, motherfucker.
Thank you very much indeed. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Oh, shit. Good social guild wouldn't care about DPS you do or what you're wearing. They're in it for the laughs. They are, but then you always get one shit canoe that gets a little bit too greedy with their one achievement and decides to make a core team, and then it all goes to fuck. Every fucking time, regardless of how many people say it'll be different this time. No, it fucking won't. Humans are predictable. Who gave me money? That was very much needed. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. And cake in the chat. Kapow? Fucking yes. Keeks has just dropped $50 in the chat. Thank you very much. Oh. It has been rough. Thank you very much indeed. I refuse to be in the girls that require DPS minimum. Again, that's a choice. You don't have to, and they don't have to have you. It's up to you, and it's up to them. Hello, stranger. How you doing? Welcome in. Beer and cake in the chat for Keeks' Maximus, the only person in the world that currently owns the 1 million bits ninja star. True story and fact. Shit buff to start with. Hello, cat. Every time I start the stream, the cat's like, and sits near my feet. Trying to kick me, trying to bite me every time I move my foot and almost kick him. Okay, thanks. No worries, dude. You're welcome. Bear in mind, people are on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so, we've done lots of things at once. You're on Dark Soul, aren't you? Oh, this is going to be mega. He's on the Dark Soul build. The Templar tank that used to be the lazy tank that was adapted because they removed my constraints by changing one of the sets. By changing one of the rules, in fact. Not just the sets. And now we're going to smack stuff in the back of the face. Look at that ninja star, people. Look at that platinum ninja star. Don't you want one too? It's going to cost you a car, but you can get one. They don't want to do mechanics and they're hung up on trifectas achievements. They just want clears and have fun. The thing is, dude, I mean, people mess up their own trifectas by trying too hard to do things that they can't do. So they're like, nuke it or nothing. Yeah, do you know what? You might try 100 times to nuke it or nothing and then finally get it once. Or you could just slow the fuck down, survive more, and you might get it really, really early. It's sometimes a negative to try too hard to do something you can't do rather than focusing on something you can. That does make sense, and if you don't get it, not my problem. Vijix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hi, Zion Ninjas. Not you, by the way, Eric. I know you understand. I was talking to him behind you. That one. Yeah, you know who you are. Whee! So pretty. It's a really cool ninja star. Very pretty bow. I've got to make another one, apparently. Why the fuck that would happen? But apparently I've got to make another one. Maybe I already have. That boat! Exactly. Even Zion Ninjas. I said hi already, actually. He's down there again. He's just sitting. Sitting by the chair. Wow. Yeah, indeed. I could use a buff, but I'm not going to. There's not really much point at this stage. Plotting. Yeah. This cat has got thumbs. That's why he sits there doing this. The pyramid thing. True. I'm not even needing to use any... Aha! That's what I wanted. Adaptive Conqueror, let's go. Give me 5 of those really quickly. So this particular build doesn't require focused effort. Some of the builds on the channel do. This one doesn't require it. It's just nice if you get it. What you really want is Adaptive Conqueror, which is hilarious because that didn't exist when the build was made. So they buffed it. Cheers, us. Same with that as well. Lazy Tank was phenomenal. Still is. But the change to it, making it now Dark Soul, buffed the fuck out of it. Especially in here. You guys beaming like Iron Man, 100%. But he's tentacling like Venom. Look. See? Look at his face. This is actually called Venom. Put exclamation point Venom in the chat. Tempest, that'll do. Why is this not strong enough? I think you just like sit in front of the fan. Boing. Tempest. That's a sky shard, by the way. That electric sky shard there is the one responsible for shutting servers down. I mean, that is a sky shard that does damage. Really cool. We were in here the other night with 2 deeps, and I got some of the most crazy fucking buffs. Today we're going to get those nice and early. Flame Aura, yes please. I know, I should have picked the potion because people like the potion. I like Flame Aura. I'm not going to use a buff. Like I'm definitely not using my ulti because I've got Adaptive Conqueror now. So I do not need it. First need to level up my Arcanist is level 50. Just came back in what? 2-year break, everything looks new in the game. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff. Oh, after 2-year break. Yeah, there's a lot of new shit, dude. Necrotic support. Resources back for doing stuff or more health. Yeah. AoE damage. Why don't you do bonus rounds anymore? Because I don't want to. Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's an ninja button. No. I only do the secret buffs if I want to have extra buffs. I've done all the secrets anyway. I've got them all unlocked. I don't really need them. But if we're in a much, much longer or later arc and it's getting tricky, then I'll use them. But we never get to that stage on stream because I run out of time. And even at that point in time, if I am chasing certain ones just for extra buffs and bonuses along the way to make it a bit easier, if it's certain ones, I'll just walk the fuck out. Sorry, French autocorrect. Not French. Don't tell him anything. It's a secret. I mean, hi. Whee! You're good, dude. What we call that is getting Samsunged. So anyone that auto carrots and it makes up words for them, it's called getting Samsung. Because we all know when you're typing in your phone, every phone is a Samsung now, by the way, just for the purpose of this particular situation. Whenever you type your sentence, you press OK, and it changes everything you just said. It does. Like, hey, I'm now coming. I'll be there in 2 minutes. I just got to finish watching this show. Enter. I like ducks. I didn't say that. Your mate goes, yeah, me too. Brilliant. You got one of those fucking friends. The awkward, weird ones. Hope you get all the focused efforts. Me too. It does. That's called getting Samsunged. You definitely typed it correctly and it fucking made it up. I don't know what's worse. The made up sentence or the fact your mate agrees with it. Funny because it's true, right? I bet his name's Merv as well, isn't it? Whee! Drives me nuts. Agreed. Oh, fire. Come on. Oh, look at that pull. Dude, that was mega. Fantabulous. Boing. Potions. And I'll use a buff. I'll treat myself to a buff. No portal. Catfish by a fucking portal. Ah, he's tiny. Look at him. Oh, did I even need a buff? What the fuck? He's dead. Delete. Dark Surfing, did Claw get back to you? Claw's got a mega base on the Conan server that we have on zynogaming.com. Yes, it exists. And he left all his guards without protection, and they were getting decked by scorpions, which is unfortunate. Sometimes I absolutely love the ESO community. Just met this random dude willing to craft me some gear and weapons for free. Nice. Take them. Sell them. Robert Thompson, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button for saying ninjas. I want a ninja button. You can't have one. It's too late. Spoiled it. It's already gone. Oh, fucking Brewmaster. Really? Have a day off? You got Sofa Bust? What an idiot. He's going to lose all his minions. I did. I got Mega Sofa Bust. Did you get them back? Were they still alive? Keep that one and sell the other set. Brilliant. See, that's how you make money. Well done. See, by the time I get the beam in, they're dead. I was killing them on that bit. I'll keep away from me. No potions, yes. Oh, I just applied it in the fucking portal. Going to bed, otherwise working is going to be hard tomorrow. Good night. You mean it's going to be easy if you go to bed? Yeah, how do you get an easier day if you go to bed? See, people need to know this trick. It's a French thing, isn't it? Tell us a secret. Also, Quicksilver, you're a legend. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who went to the stream. A couple of weeks ago, I had 3 Adaptive Conquerors before the first throw-out. Fucking lucky bastard. What were you on at the time? Yep, they're still alive. One was dead. Oh, man. Which one was dead? There's a lot of work there. You're a legend. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Get some sleep, dude. You're on a Magicka-based Necromancer. Awesome. Exsanguinate? The one beside the thrall food thingy.
I was concerned that they'd still be here.
That could be any, because they all go there to eat. I will take what is sleep for $1,000 I. I'll get back to you on that one. Was a dancer, I think. We'll check the log. We'll cheek the logs. Don't laugh. He'll be back after he's finished cheeking. Oh, it's too easy. He means check. He got Samsung'd. Oh dear. Goodbye, Thoat. Scout right? Oh, that hurt. Is that what you lost? That was a cheeky one. You got K White. You got Zide. I mean, that was close, Ducky. That was close. What have I got so far? Loads of stuff. It was? Oh man, it's not that kind of fucking stream. Whee! So Claw has made a base on the Conan, on the private Conan server. Exclamation point Conan on the chat if you want to know about that. And the only thing I can describe it as is basically a floating Titanic. It looks like a fucking giant ship in the middle of nowhere on top of a rock. And I think you can actually run out of stamina by running from front to back of it. It is enormous. Helen, thank you for lurking. Much appreciated. Welcome into the stream, by the way. I love it when I see stuff like that on Twitter, and I bring it up almost every single fucking time. Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You got all these wannabes, and what they do is they try to start a channel, and they don't know what to do. So what they do is they hate on everyone else because they think that grows them. It doesn't. It just makes you shit. And what they do is they go, lurkers are shit. If you're lurking, just get out. You're not allowed lurkers. Lurkers don't help the channel. You are living a fantasy, pretending that you're going to be a streamer now. You're living a fantasy. Congratulations. Lurkers are very fucking important. That is how TV companies made their money over the last nearly 100 fucking years. Oh, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. What? So only the people that ring up the TV people are the ones that contribute? No. Lurkers help. People watching. An audience. Watchers. They don't have to participate. They just have to see you. Don't be so dumb. So those people that complain about that on social media, big red flag. Big red flag. Because let's face it, if they expect everyone in their community to engage, then in return you would expect them to respond to every single message. Take it from someone that's good at doing that. You can't scale it. You're gonna fail. So relax. If you have lurkers, excellent. It means people are enjoying the show. There, taught you a life lesson about business as a streamer. I've moved forward to the new base, Scout Right, Blade Master, and Smelter and Alchemist. So now we know what's in his base. What? People complain about dumb things on social media. Whatever next? Nothing. Nothing next. Nothing. Don't look. You don't want to see. No, don't look. Tiny boss! Haven't even started hitting her yet. She's fucking half health. Dre's gonna nuke her on a tank. There's a tiny, tiny loot goblin. Oh, I'm gonna have to interrupt him because he's tiny and it's funny. Dude, I'm killing it. I don't care. That is the smallest goblin I've ever seen in ESO. I'm the Knight is in the chat. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ooh. I'll take that. The dead one was Originus Steel Tongue. Which one was that? Bully, shake my head. I did not bully the goblin. He attacked me first. Screenshot one. Oh! Dude, you lost a fucking T4 crafter. That's to a scorpion as well. That's tragic. And unfortunate. Everyone say, aw. Guys, man, he was just chilling, right? I will agree, the smallest goblin ever. It was tiny, wasn't it? He was just chilling, wasn't he? In the corner, trying to run away with my loot. Yeah, I killed him, and I got the loot that he was running away with. Which was obviously mine, otherwise it wouldn't be in the room, would it? Oh, missed one. Rip. Oh, see? Those scorpions are like cockroaches, they are. You see one and you think that's it, and then all of a sudden fucking 10 come out. Especially when you're fighting a boss. You don't want loads of those poisoning you at once. The one in the silver mine will fuck you up. This way. Oh, I can't fire. Skills wouldn't fire. I know you put it, you tanker, but they're going to hit us all anyway. He's got to gain control sometime, so I may as well start hitting shit. In here, it's not quite the same as a dungeon where you have to apply that rule. You should to some extent, but I mean, if you can get the damage down nice and early, go for it. Don't worry, might get one with bigger jiggle physics next time. You won't.
That's good there.
Those two, I've read that one already. Mike has taken them all anyway. He put them all in his house. Oh, come on. Who was that? I decided to make a Dark Elf Dragon Knight tank. Here's 5 quid. Thank you very much. Haha. You're a fucking legend, dude. Thank you very much indeed. Bit and Cake in the chat. That is a YouTube Super Chat. You are a massive, massive legend. I'm going to press the like button on that. Get ready for this. Pow! I did it! Thank you very much indeed, Robert. Very generous of you. Enjoy your tank. Apparently I pressed the love button on it. I'm going to press like as well. I'm going to press both. I did press it. It won't work. Oh, whatever.
It's more likely that they're
YouTube. There you go.
mimic fragments. Just informing you.
Robert Thompson. I thought that was focused efforts. Damage shield effectiveness. Well, I don't want to chase this forever, so I'm just going to take it. Fuck it. Almost level 50? Steaming for it. Well done. This is the most important thing. Did you pick up passives and skills and stuff along the way? That's the amazing Tony Silver. See? Would you consider Infinite Archive the best way to test out your builds? That's broad. It depends on what you're trying to do. But it does put you into a real situation where you've got loads of enemies and potentially a boss as well, so sure, why not? Technically speaking, if you want to test a build specific for a certain content area, then you should test it in the actual content you want it in. Who's that to follow? Thank you very much. Pop, 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 pop. I wasn't going to go into the Infinite Archive today, but I changed my mind. What a shocker, right? Tomfoolery. I don't need it, but you can have it. I'm not using my ultimate. I've got Adaptive Conqueror. I don't need it. Yoink. It's really good that the pull that he does doesn't apply a hard stun CC, which means mine can still apply afterwards. So he can position them all, and I can double pull the fuckers. Where the fuck are they? Oh, missed him. Yoink. The tanks out there, imps are primary. Those fuckers hurt. Anchor point in the middle. You. 3, 2, 1, pull. Don't get away from us. Ah, didn't see him. Got a lot of XP scrolls. Yeah, I understand that, but did you get your passives and skills along the way? Because otherwise you're going to have to go backwards for them at a weaker state, because you don't have your stat increase past level 50. It makes it more difficult to go backwards on the stuff you could have done. Put level up in the chat. There's a guide there. That's what I'm talking about. It's a common mistake for people to go and get to 50 quickly, but not get the stuff they need for their setup along the way. And then they have to go backwards through the content they could have done along the way, and they feel the impact of not having that stuff. The point is, you can get skill points along the way, or did you just rush to 50? If you're not 50 just yet, go and get some skill points. Sky shards, random dungeons, whatever. I'm assuming you've done them anyway. Adaptive Conqueror times 2, let's fucking go. 21% increase to all damage. Fuck yes. No more chapters, the game is going into maintenance mode. Nope, they are changing the structure of the delivery of their content. Spreading it out over time, bits and pieces here and there, through seasons, which they have stressed is possibly a poor word for it, but they will give details on that in April. But basically no chapter launch each year, instead content spread throughout. Everything you need to know is in this link. Bear in mind, again, they have not given accurate details, so people that make stuff up are just making stuff up. So it lives, yes it does. They have found that the structure worked very, very well for a period of time, but now they want to take a new approach to it. So loads of new stuff. You don't have to buy a big chapter every year. The rest remains to be seen. Also introducing Craglorn-like harder group overland content, and also increasing the difficulty of current overland content. And they also noted gear chase in some of those overland areas. Vague as that is, that means different stuff. we will see what happens. But most of this is going to be in testing for the time being, or when it actually happens. So if they like it, they'll expand on it, and if they don't like it, they'll revert it. So they're in that phase. Basically one Tamriel all over again, where they actually try something very, very unique out for them, or something that they haven't tried in their own game before, and seeing where it goes. As well as a big Cyrodiil overhaul and a few graphical adjustments and such. Some visual effects and sound effects and all that kind of stuff. Big overhaul, basically. Morgan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've been reading through the post. It sounds like a fun experiment. Yes, it does. Good way to describe it, actually. Sounds like a fun experiment. That's exactly what it is. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. But the structure of chapters and stuff has become very predictable. And also they're underlining a bit of a problem here. And they didn't quite say this, obviously, because the words are very clear in that particular message. Vague as the delivery is, the words are clear. I'll note how this rolls into a side effect. We are currently in a situation where we have far too many fucking events. Way, way too fucking many. It's not, there's not any unique sunny days anymore. It's just event, 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 event. And they're all rolling into one. And it's full on FOMO about getting on at that time, otherwise you miss out. With them not reintroducing the chapter structure, with them getting rid of it, that means that they will be able to not be stuck in a situation where every new chapter now somehow needs to fit in a fucking event for it. So the previous ones will probably still exist, the previous events will probably still exist, but they don't have to keep adding all these fucking new ones, and they can then consolidate stuff a little bit better. How long do they nerf Arcanist, you reckon? Nerf is a very, very misused word. Nerf as in completely nail it down to the ground for no good reason whatsoever, they won't. Adjustments, they happen over time. Trialogue's a bit one-sided with all Arc and even all DDs. They're one-sided because people only show what they want you to see. That's the problem with logs. As the individual that originally was used as their guinea pig at ZOS to test the logs when they first kind of designed them, I can tell you that there are ways to rig them. So it's very easy for a group. Let's just make it down to the easy fucking statement. Easy way, shall we? You can have a group that does 100 runs and only show one. They could do 50 runs with a Necro only group, or DK only group, and Sork only group, and only show one. So it's not accurate. But they've adjusted Arcanists over time, just like they would with any other class. And I've even made shorts on the channel about people complaining about how Arcanist is definitely going to get nerfed. And 6 months later, definitely going to get 8 months later, definitely 12 months, definitely. And then when it finally happens, like after 6 years, like, see, told you. They have to adjust stuff if things need to be adjusted. The last particular update they did for the Arcanist, they slightly tweaked it because the status effects that were coming out of it were way too fucking strong alongside the beam at the same time. So they kind of brought that back a little bit. It is what it is. How you build and how you play depends on how strong you can make something. It's not a case of it's the strongest, it's just quite simple to use. So don't worry. Amber Daylight, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Read that one already. Felt lukewarm about the chapters over the last few years. This definitely has me interested for April. Yeah, the structure was what the term they used was predictable. And so they want to step out of that predictable safe zone and do something a little bit more impactful. So that also means that smaller areas of content can be approached bit by bit by bit. So imagine, as an example, if they wanted to release Solstheim and Shivering Isles and several other different smaller areas over a period of a year, unless they tied it directly to a chapter and a story that had them all lined up together, it wouldn't make any fucking sense and they couldn't get away with it. Now they can give you this small island or this small island and then this one here and then this bit here and then half of this and half of that. They can start introducing new stuff bit by bit by bit as and when they feel like it, rather than being locked into a specific story per year in a form of a chapter. Shivering Isles would be cool. Yes, it would. It'd be fucking awesome. I did want to tune enchantments, but I'm taking the crit chance because why not? Funky Monkey, here's a button. I'm doing dungeons since I got level 10. Robert, you are in a good spot then. Well done. You're doing it right. But the whole other gonna nerf it thing, they adjust things if they need to be. They don't just sledgehammer stuff for no reason, generally. Hi Zai, Dodgy Steve, happy Tuesday. Shiogara brings stinky cheese to pass around. No cheese for you. How you doing, Pale Gringo? Welcome to the stream. I mean, if you're gonna play something and enjoy it, play something and enjoy it. Don't play it and feel like it's doomed with fake built up anxiety over a year, maybe 2 years about, oh, they're gonna change it one day. Things change. MMOs change, inevitably. That's part of their design. The trick is to adapt. Even Zai. Devious, how you doing? Welcome in. Who farted? So it was the cheese. Skittle farted. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. I think Death's Fang was my favourite sword in Oblivion. Cool. Right, we read that one already. Do you see the map filling up more quickly with a new formula? I would say yes, but also bear in mind, if you look at the map now, while they could fill any of this over time, over, I don't know, 50 fucking patches, or maybe 2, there's nothing stopping them from introducing infinite amounts of instance zones that take up no space. Who knows? Gonna focus on getting master writs on all 20 tunes so I can have my own crafting house. Sounds good. Get it done. But who knows? Again, everything at the moment is speculation. We don't actually have full details outside of what is said in the letter. It was deliberately leaving out full information and details so that they can give us a clearer reveal in April. Yoink. Mine. Oh, that ghost didn't come in, bastard. Come here. If he lived. That's a lot of health, dude. Read that already. I'm gonna press the ninja button because someone said ninjas. Where the fuck is it? Stop it! So here we come. Magical madness and pestilent globs. That'll work. Oh my god, it's already fired. He's not even in the room. Come on, come on.
I love winning. Drinks all
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, she's fucked. Best get set built, mainly Hunter's Rage, 2 Night Mothers, all increasing Moonstone crit chances. I love how you just come in and randomly throw shit I didn't ask about. Phoenix, context. What are you talking about? Thank you for the follow. He's like Spud Gun in Bottom. Has anyone ever seen that? Anyone in the UK familiar with the sitcom Bottom? Yes, it's dated, because that's what happens when things go past the time that we talk about it. Hold on. It's like fucking Spud Gun. Just sits there and goes, for no reason whatsoever. My wife went to the West Indies. Yeah, she went on Tuesday. No, it's funnier in the pub. Where does your sentence come from? Mentioned it earlier, you read it out, some dude making gear set. That was a long time ago, dude. I've spoken to at least 4 people since then. You can see it now. Spud Gun and Dave Hedgehog, see you get it. Oh dear. Watching you do this looks easy until I try and it's not so smooth. It's random as well. You have to consider that buffs and bonuses present themselves at a random rate. Not a random rate, but in a random order. And also it depends on what you're using and who you're with and what enemies you get. There's lots of different randomness in there. Didn't want to interrupt, so you waited until I went into 7 different conversations before you decided to continue with the one you were on. That makes perfect sense. Hey, that thing you were talking about. 3 hours later. Yeah. For those that are new, by the way, I take the piss out of everyone. If I don't make fun of you, I don't like you, basically. And he had to try. He did have to try. Whee! Anyway, glad you got that stuff done. You telling Mum? I don't give a fuck. Tell your Mum. Please don't. She'll tell my Mum, and then I'll get in trouble. Thanks, streamer. Can't do it. Where the fuck the enemies came from then? Thought they were going to spawn actually behind us after you said flank. Kick the hamster. Hamster's dead. True story. Feel like I'm back in my work meetings. Where someone just sits there, doesn't make any sense for ages. And then all of a sudden it comes out. What a bunch of shit. I'll take that. Poo-poo buffs. True story. Indeed. Got a giggle on the right hand side there. Paul is too good. I actually... Oh, God. You have to be really careful how you word that. I was going to say presented Tony with... I'm not going to continue that sentence. I'm going to say she has watched that series now. Or those series. We're back to get a coffee. Okay, get 2. I'll take it, thank you very much. Tweety Girl, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Boing. She hasn't seen the live shows yet, but she's seen the majority of the episodes that used to put on TV. So, a lot of the jokes make sense now. 152k backhand, and then all the gold fell out. Fucking hell.
So that is how you resolve this conflict.
Yoink. I'm getting this gold. No, I'm not. Look at this. Bam. Oh, man. Where's the gold? Aha! Money.
It is less egregiously hostile here.
I went... Wrong one. I meant to pick Swift Gale. Maybe they'll give it to me anyway. Bollocks, will it help? Run! Give it a shout out. You are welcome. Infinite in the chat if you want the guide to this particular arena. Not just this boss, but the whole fucking thing. Yes, there's new stuff coming. I know. I'm falling behind. It's nearly fucking Christmas. Don't judge me. But that guide is absolutely massive, and it'll tell you pretty much everything you need to know. But I'm so legendary. Some of the best bits from the live shows when they mess up and just roll with it. Dude, their ability to just continue or even just fuck around on stage and get away with it is brilliant. Funny as fuck. Stop talking to the fucking fish. You'll get it, most people won't. Mind you, you've probably heard me say it enough times before. Reduction to damage. Yes, no, yes. Yes. You see Top Gear? I mean, now you're just saying stuff from the BBC, but all the way from Costa del America land. That's not the same. Same channel, yes. Boing. You have to make beam sounds because then you do more damage. Yeah, that imp didn't die then because it didn't do the beam sound. Dead. Proven on stream. Can't do anything about it. Now imagine bottom does Top Gear. That would be fucking hilarious. I mean, technically impossible now. Sadly, but that would be funny as fuck. Magical Madness, obviously. Versus Stig. Nobody knows who he is, do they? They do, actually. They found it on the... Don't spoil it. I beat him. Chris Clarkson, May, and Hammond never left. Well, they didn't necessarily by choice. 2 of them did. The first one didn't. We're not going to go into that because we know where that's going to fucking go because everyone's got their own opinion. They're going to start shouting about it. But let's just call it... honor among fucking friends with those 3. Camaraderie, if you want to call it that. They were like, do you know what? If he's going, we're fucking going. Fuck your show. And now it's shit. Here's our ninjas. Cat Daddington, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I mean, the new ones is relatively watchable as a car show is concerned. And the guys on there are not shit. They are quite funny as a group of people, but they're not the same, so it doesn't work as well. Not even close. They should have just made a different show instead of calling it the same thing. Much like the electric fucking Mustang. Don't call it a Mustang, it's not one. Call it an electric Ford car and then have done with it. Grand Tour is over too. I know. Watched it. It is good indeed. So, Tallytober, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are in the Infinite of Archives, obviously. I hate this fucking boss. Not because he's necessarily that difficult, although he is quite tricky, but because I always get left on my own with him. Partner in crime always ends up fucking dead. You watch me get dead this time. Ooh, chase the donut. To be fair, they're knocking on now a bit. for the Grand Tour was a lot. No, they could still fucking do it. They'd still do it if they were 80. They don't give a fuck. One of the saddest things that ever happened to fucking TV. Thought this was TOT? It is, but it's the animated version. Sure, you could get that in Canada. I mean, you could stream it. That is technology we have. I have got a pet bonus, haven't I? I don't want Foul McBoom though. Taking it. Sure, I picked up a pet buff. Oh, I didn't. I declined it. Okay, good. Oh no, the beer? Okay, fair. Cosmo's on a 5-day streak alongside So Tally Tober's on a 20-day streak. Thank you very much. I'm gonna check something real quick. Science. Sure, I got one. Don't look at my screen. Kill me either. Haha! I have two. I have two! Up until Q1. So when Q1 happens, whenever the fuck that happens, that is how long you'll have to wait for purple chickens. However, I have two left. Two of the rarest pet in the game. I have two left. You can only acquire them from Stream Team partners. They're the only way to get them in the game. Zos won't give them to you. You can't get them from any other crates or anything. They are rare as fuck. I have two left. Each one is tied to the two goals on the channel. One is bits, one is subs. That is where they now live. If we hit them, we're giving them away. Yes, they are two separate ones, so they will be given away individually. Muslim's better anyway. Only one option, come to the UK and visit his pub. I mean, you could do that. Swift Gale, let's go. His own ninjas. I think I already said hi to that one. That one. That individual, I meant. Poor Cat Daddington is now known as that one. I'm back now. Welcome back. That was the longest coffee in the history of going to get a coffee. Did you get two? You're doing the Overland enemies. Are they getting stronger like before one Tamriel? Not da. You just now set a gauge in there rather than what it really meant. They are toying with increasing the difficulty. They didn't say making it as hard as one Tamriel, pre-one Tamriel was. They're two different things entirely. Here's a link. I just don't know how to explain it. Okay, so they are considering elevating the difficulty of the base game Overland stuff. Yes, but obviously they'll have to balance that versus the most experienced versus the least experienced. But what they're also introducing as a test, because they're not necessarily doing it, is other Craglorn-like zones, like it was in one Tamriel, where it is group orientated. So Overland stuff for groups, with new rewards and new gear and all that kind of shit. Dine, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a button. Who's a poor alcoholic? Oh, you are. That's not very good for you, is it? I mean, if you're a poor alcoholic, you can't buy any beer. Do you really count as an alcoholic now? Got a dragon helm. Sorry, random, but yay. You did from the dragon? You can join the club with Phoenix, with the random as fuck stuff. All you have to do is say Ark, and a magical Phoenix will arrive. See? It's like I've got an auto queue for certain people. Magic. Does sound fun. It does. Juggalo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's not forget that one Tamriel was the best thing they ever did to the game, and one of the most scariest changes we ever received, or took part in, or saw, or had happen. Got a pretty good track record for doing what sounds like stupid shit and making it work. And they also said in the meeting yesterday, none of you were there for, if it doesn't work out, they'll revert it. They got to test some stuff, especially the Cyrodiil shit. I do want the health stuff, but I also want the shotgun stuff, so I'm getting shotgun. Red but tastes like blue. It is. Dragonbite, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Remember, incentives, people. We're doing the thing again, because it's nearly Christmas. If we hit the subs goal, giving away a purple chicken. If we hit the bits goal, we're giving away a purple chicken. They are the last 2 that I have available. There are no more after that until way into Q1. Absolutely don't miss grinding V16 characters. Me neither. I mean, I missed the process, because obviously that was part of a linear MMO kind of experience, but I don't miss that overall in this game since the changes, because they made it better. Changing this from a linear MMO to a horizontal progression and full out anyone can do anything at any time. Big fucking awesome. That is a real sentence. If anyone disagrees, you don't understand. You just don't. Don't forget Vet 14 and Vet 16 is rescuing me from getting pummeled by giants in a rift. Yeah, and then going to Craglorn and getting fucked in the face by a fucking wasp anyway. Hey Zion Ninjas. Riansu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. People remember. So basically, they're not going back to that. But consider a healthy balance of somewhere between. Again, that is 100% not written in stone. They could change anything at any time, but they're going to give us proper information in April. They haven't given us any official details as of yet. They've just vaguely scratched the surface with their intentions. But yes, the chapter structure is being removed. Love all the panic and worry about information. I love all the panic and kick off about information that isn't there. Oh my god, they're going to make this even worse. Where's your base for comparison for that? Where is your information for that? Where is your actual documents that say how much they're going to make it worse and what they're actually doing? They don't have anything. And again, when it comes to other stuff like one Tamriel and shit like that and the combat system as it is now, in comparison to the past, they've gone forwards the whole time. And that's what they're trying to do again. Hi all, news is coming in April 25 and it will be excite. Have a great day. How dare they be vague? I mean, it's to incite a little bit of excite and hype and discussions about speculation, and they can giggle behind the sofa while everyone says what they think they really mean. I mean, look at how scary 2.0 seemed when you had to redo everything and now it's not that hard. Right? Any big changes like that have been screamed about, and the people that screamed were wrong and then hid behind whatever cushion was in front of them at the time to pretend they never said that in the first place. Doing seasonal stuff then, like dungeon every time. You made that up. Seasonal stuff, yes. What that means, we don't fully know. They didn't say dungeon every time. They said we will get dungeons and content and stories and stuff. They didn't say in which order or at which rate. They will comfortably be able to put stuff out like every 3 to 6 months or so, but they didn't say in which order or structure at all. So we'll have to wait and see. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But also, guys, where you make things easier. Thank you very much. I didn't like the initial, but I'm a creature of habit. Change is hard, but it's good. It is, and it's healthy. Oh, shit. We have the warrior, people. Never, ever disrespect the warrior. Understand that he is a tiny, tiny prick. Fuck him. Just jump in the stream. Is that your venom build? Yes, it is, Little Adventures. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, indeed. I got another buff. Oh, guild superiority. Rip. Look at him. He's tiny. Oh, he's Mathis again. I do not want to sit here with no resistance buff. That will hurt me muchly. Can I get a ninja loot out of this? Yes! I know they need interrupting, but I really don't want to. Die, please. This is an idea if they keep creating content. They are. Look at Far Cry and Witcher. I only wish they continue to keep creating new content. I mean, different games and different genres for both, but yeah. Thanks, level to my first Arcanist and plan to use the build. You're going to love it. It was like 4 or 5 dungeons a year. It was 4. Completely forgot we had so many dungeons, never ending stuff. They used to do 2 in Q1 and 2 in Q3. And then they stopped that a couple of years ago and kind of snuck them in Q1 a bit, and then now the structure's changing completely. Basically, CTFO and trust that the devs like their game being played, and they are observant. Exactly. They have not said, by the way, we're changing everything, fucking lump it. They've said, we are intending on trying some new things. We will be testing them and seeing how they go. They are obviously changing the structure, that is true. But they are going to gauge how that goes and decide as they go along the way. But it's going to make things a lot easier for them content-wise, because now they don't have to rush to a chapter every year. They can focus on bits over time and then introduce them gradually. Gary, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. They're still going to introduce new stories and stuff and new features, etc., etc., and just basically enhance the game with a different structure that allows them to do that. Because at the moment, there's not enough time. They don't have time between chapters to try and introduce too many new systems. Whereas without having to force chapters on us every year, now they've got the extra development time to add more important stuff. Also, one of the cool things to consider is they are focusing quite a bit on the existing guilds in the Elder Scrolls universes, i.e. Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. You know the things that you play in Oblivion and Skyrim and Morrowind and all the other ones as well, obviously Arena and Daggerfall, where you take part in those guilds and you invest time in doing stuff for them, rather than just the average shitty daily. Well, they're expanding on that, so it becomes much more Elder Scrolls based as you know it, rather than adding too many new factions and features that confuse the fuck out of you. There's some cool fucking stuff to come. Side note, it's been a while since I've been watching since son was born. New gaming room, new house, different location entirely. Completely different life situation. Still no fucking money though, so I mean, I'll take some subs. That's half a joke. I'm only joking for lols. Do it. We're giving away purple chickens, by the way. We've got 2 left. If we hit the bits goal, purple chicken. If we hit the sub goal eventually, purple chicken. They're the last 2 of the year I have. I really want more Dark Brotherhood stuff. Yes, indeed. We'll look forward for day, and the TAM map will be complete. Oh, dude, could you imagine how much extra stuff there is to go? Including the fact that instance content doesn't take up any space. Look at how much time I've spent in the Infinite Archive. Look how much space it takes up. Ready? This dot. That's it. Doesn't take up any space. They could do that forever and then go, we missed a bit. We missed this bit. We missed this. We missed this. We missed this. We missed this bit. We missed this wiggly bit in here. We missed some of this ocean. We missed an entire other continent or so. There's so much room for extra stuff. You can see from the list that they've given us that they've been making note of everyone's favorite gripes, and even the people who have been complaining don't take notice. Yeah, this is the thing though. In their position, you have to be very, very careful not to fold to the shit canoes just whinging for the sake of whinging, because we all know how that went in Q4, where people who whinge all the time and want special things just for them got the things just for them and complain about it anyway. So you have to be very careful about feedback, what is and isn't important, what people do and don't want overall, and how it will affect them long term. So you have to consider all different angles that most people, backseat devs especially, cannot fathom. And I think they've picked out some of the major pain points that the majority do actually feel, rather than just that one dude shouting in Gratwood about how he wishes he was in PvP and he can't get in there because no one plays, even though they fucking do. We get a housecarl that is sworn to carry our burdens. Dude, I don't fucking know. We'll have to wait and see. I like the idea with the guilds. Yes, indeed. I smell Akavir in the near future. We will have Akavir and Tam and Boya, but we can have all sorts. There's the license to write any fucking story they like is there. But now, instead of being tied to this year is this story, etc., they can mix it up. Guild stuff, sure, why not? Got no guild skills, don't need anything else. I'm going to pick one of these for throw out anyway. Swiftgale. Fuck yes. Don't make giants the giants in Skyrim. You mean the ones that fly up in the fucking air or throw you up in the fucking air? They had backwards flying dragons during testing. When we were testing elsewhere at the ZOS office, they had them not come down. They were just hovering. Hovering like fuck. Imagine a budgie that is about to land on the floor, but the floor is lava. And it can't go up, down, left, or right. It can only go down or hover by flapping like fuck. Well, that's what the dragons were doing in testing. They were like, oh no, I can't land there. Flap. And they were stuck. They had to keep resetting the fucking internal servers. It was brilliant. You mind crabs? Oh shit. No, you don't. And that's the funny thing. People forget that you've had experiences like that and you can share them. And like, what do you know? I've seen some of the shit you haven't. They go through some fucking hoops. Whee! I just want to see Stugger and Vera as random encounters in pubs or out in the world. Talking to other NPCs about something they're looking for. Oh, God. We got rid of that. We don't want it back. You know how long I've been looking for you. Do I care? Really? I mean, please do sit down and tell me just how long you've been looking for me. Because that would save us so much time, wouldn't it? And it would be a fucking riveting conversation. Amazing, amazing words that we could share about how much I don't give a fuck of how long you've been looking for me. The point is, you found me. Now I'm running. And then when you finally stop, do you know how long you've been running after me for? See what Stugger says then. Bob and Weaving, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. Bob and Weaving lifted a fucking truck yesterday. You know when I said he can lift a truck? I wasn't wrong. He sent me a video of him kicking ass in the gym and he lifted basically a truck. Fucking GG in the chat. Sorry for the noob question. Do perks you get at the end of each round stay the whole run or do they get replaced each time you get a new one? So you have verses and visions. The regular trash rounds will give you verses that actually do not stay with you. They're just for the next round. Visions come from the bosses, and they stay with you for the whole run. Do you know how much I was trying to avoid you, right? Recently tried ESO, the Quest 3 on VR as a mahoosive screen. Safe to say, it's insane on VR. You're not really playing VR ESO, though. You're kind of just playing face screen ESO. Because it doesn't have VR implemented in it. You're just using a different screen. But, yes, that would be kind of mental. Especially if you start running into walls and shit. Huge damn screen. You're basically in a cinema playing ESO. Remember what he supposes all the way from Alabaster, and now he must pay to sell them. Did your queen open this land, or did she not? The question is, the answer is always no. Okay, great, thanks. You are welcome, no worries. Boing! Bob, check the news channel on Patreon Discord. There was a link there about Matt's message to the community regarding the end of the year and beginning of next. The beninging. You will be much excited. Mother Ducky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Have a shout out. You already read it today? You read it properly by yourself, or you read it on someone else's quotes? Because some of those are fun. If ESO ever got sword art online treatment, it would 100% play it. Okay. Don't you play it anyway? By yourself? Okay, that was safer, Bob. That was safer. Because there are some special statements out there about what people think is really happening. Whee! As per usual. Ah, shit. That was close. Oh, Juffy's immune? Are you serious? Oh, and there's an infusser in the room. Perfect. Need that like a fucking hole in the head. Juggalo with a sub. Thank you very much indeed. You are a legend. 677 people. We have 2 purple chickens left for the rest of the year. It's a stretch, but if we hit the bits goal, that's 1 purple chicken. And if we do eventually hit that sub goal, that is another purple chicken. That is the only way to get those 2 final chickens. 3 people in the chat heard the final countdown, but final chickens instead. I can't do anything about it. It's out there. Shit happens. Adrea, don't be dead. Oh, that's awkward. Fucking excuse me? How did he light attack me with his hands from fucking space? True story is gonna stick as well. I dodge rolled and ran miles, and he still got me. Fucking Stretch Armstrong Juffy. Interested to see how they would incorporate possible new areas and seasons. I'm used to seasons from other games, so it would be cool to see if they do similar new method. See, he said it'd be cool to see if they do a similar new method. He didn't say it's going to be the same, because we don't know. So I don't be dead, right? I was trying not to be dead. That's what the dodge roll was for. I dodge rolled his attack. He still got me from space. Plastic Man. What the fuck? At least one person in the chat remembers Plastic Man. From the original Cartoon Network, you know, before they fucked it up. Yes, it was good once. Don't be dead. There's an emote for that. I would encourage you to use them. No one remembers that. No, they don't. It's so sad. Boing. Dude, why have we got to have these invulnerability fuckers? I don't like them. I also don't like Gua. They don't Dragon Bite. They don't remember. Because nobody remembers that either. You don't get to meme your way out of not knowing. Boom. That would hurt. That would hurt muchly. So we died in 4-1-1, which is incredibly rare. It's not. It's very common in most groups. But in this particular setup, that's rare. I blame Adrea and Juffy's magical long arms. Let's go. Thank you, Turtle Swatter. Much appreciated. Finish him?
Finish him.
He's gone. He left us. Yoink. Die, please. Oh, there's a skeleton all the way at the back. Rip. Did you see that? For those of you that play Conan, especially those that are on the private Patreon server, did you see the announcement the other day that Conan is actually now being introduced to Mortal Kombat as a character? How fucking cool is that? A character from a comic and movie and separate game to ESO being placed in a different game to the ones I just mentioned. Such a fucked up universe. Echoes, let's go.
Don't get rewards.
They posted it on socials recently.
It's always satisfactory, and therefore it's only
Old Arnie movie. Yeah, we watched it recently. We were talking about the game a lot. I've been playing it on stream because played it for fucking years, but now I have a private server tied to Patreon specific perks only. So we can manage it and it's fun as fuck. Rather than having hackers and exploiters just join all the time going, oh, we're gonna do fucking cheats and then leave and then do it to another server and then leave again. Now if they do it, they just get banned forever. Going really fucking well. Put socials in the chat, check a couple of the Twitter posts recently, or watch some of the previous live streams. But yeah, they've added the character to Mortal Kombat. It's interesting and kind of makes sense in a weird way. It does. It really does. You think it took them like 30 years to think, do you know what? Why don't we put Conan in Mortal Kombat? Like, you probably should have done a long time ago. I'm glad you have, but you probably should have done a long time ago. It makes perfect sense. Into the fucking Netherrealm where people fight to the death. He's a barbarian. Of course he wants to fight to the death. He's used to it. He's like that dude that got the job last. He just sat there on the bench waiting for an interview. Nobody got the job you wanted. Way after you went for the interview. It just left you hanging forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, by the way, sorry, we forgot. That job wasn't taken by anyone. We did want to employ someone. Are you still interested? Like 30 years later. What have you been doing all this time? I don't know, just other stuff, really. What the fuck? You still play Warframe? Yes, and I'm introducing the builds that I've had for the last 10 years, obviously updated, on the actual channel now, so they're going on the website. The website in the chat, look at the front page, you'll see. Stereo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's that thing, isn't it? It's like, hey, we're going to hire a web developer. 5 people apply for the job. Nobody gets it. They just leave it there fucking hanging. They never have a web developer. And then 10 years later, Conan's sitting there with his fucking CV going, what happened to it? I'm surprised they never added stuff like that before, though. I know they have cameos and stuff, and they've had RoboCop and Terminator and all that shit, but I'm surprised Conan wasn't first. And I wish that you have a super productive and successful day. Thank you very much. There's only 16 minutes of it left. I'll take it. Where the fuck is my mouse? This is how you do a link after you've asked me about it. There you go. Tempest. Sure, why not? But I remember the old this is showing age. I remember the old original Barbarian games. I think Conan the Barbarian, or just Barbarian in general. I think it might have just been called the Barbarian on the Commodore 64, where you just 1v1. And if you do a wicked spin, you chop the head off, and that's it. They're dead. They're done. Like Bushido Blade before Bushido Blade existed. But to finish the latest Final Fantasy 14 expansion, people were trashing it, but I didn't find it any worse than any other expansion. Good to know. Well, at least you enjoyed it. Thing is, people were trashed for clout. That's where we've got to now. Instead of people being social media influencers or creators or whatever, everyone's a creator, even though they're not. And they try to live the same life and do the same things and shout the same noises, but obviously much more aggressively sometimes, and think that getting loads of likes is how it works. I mean, it's part and parcel of it, but screaming into the void about how much you hate something is only going to go so far. Now you're going to have to find another Facebook post. See you there. Pain in the ass. What can you do? At the end of the day, if you like a game, play it. If you don't like a game, don't fucking play it. Flamora. And actually, that'll work. We've got Steve. Phalanx noise. This does have mechanics. They are quite obvious, but if you don't know them, basically the white AoE outside of the dangerous AoEs is the one you need to stand in order to survive. Now, in the actual dungeon, Elden Hollow 2, that mechanic is the same there. It's much, much older, so it's displayed slightly differently. Most people that are very, very good at that stuff don't see it, but if you do see it, it's negative AoEs, stay out of them. White AoEs, stand in it. The light will change in the room, and you have to shift as to which ones you stand in. Technically, it's the same ones. They just change color, but that's what you're looking for. EH2 in the chat if you want the guide. Exclamation EH2. Boing. Thank you for the link. I didn't see that, dude. My bad. Dude, they're all invulnerable. What the fuck? I hate the Lightbringers. They are not my friends. No. Jaffafa! Ow. I always get lost here. Wrong way. You go bang. I do not like the ice rounds. None of these are really any good for me. I mean, I'll take that, but I'm not likely to take that much damage with a Drea tanking, so it's probably not going to get used. We will see. Strangely enough, it scales off of weapon and spell damage as well. Maybe we'll get crystals on the ground and I can stand in them. That would be great. Nope. Nothing. Imps, that will hurt. Good thing. Bad. Gonna haste me trying to place a fridge. It takes resources, but no fridge. I need to relog. That is a stupid resource bug, just the same as your inventory. It's fucking horrible. I hate it. I had that the other day. I was trying to put a vault down. It's like, hey, we took your vault. Didn't land. Where the fuck is it? Look at my bags. No vault. What the fuck? Interesting. It is interesting. They do a hotfix soon, anyway. That's yeah. A what? Are you saying stuff in Spanish? Cozy Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Die. Festivity intensifies. Does indeed. How you getting on with Conan on the Xbox server? I'm gonna go. Gravy, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat. Thank you very much indeed for watching. You are a legend. Don't let anyone tell you any different. They all need you at Christmas. Everybody needs gravy. You love hot fixes. Me too. Magical madness. Let's go. Murderous is delightful. I need to take caps off my house. Dude, Rav encountered an experience yesterday. Now he's out for blood. It's fucking awesome. Finding out new things every day. I still haven't seen your house, Coyote. I thought you'd have posted it in the Conan chat. There's a housing channel. Rav's on a warpath. He is, and he's kicking ass too. Getting good at the game really quickly. He's had his cherry popped. Same happened to me. Was putting the door on base and got booted. Rip. That's because you got loads of resources going on, Claw. I had it yesterday where I was in the, call it the base, and I had 5 forges side by side by side by side, all full. And I went to go over each one and click them on, and I had so much going on, it kicked me out, but then automatically finished all the crafting, so they were all done instantly. Well, I'll take that. So sometimes the bugs reward you. People sorcery, yes please. The Ark server's doing well as well. Raddy has decided to get as many dinosaurs as possible, put a saddle on every single one of them, and park them at a newbie area. Just parked. Pretty much on top of each other. Some of them are standing on a raft, some of them are trying to stand on the raft, and some of them are stuck in rocks. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, apart from Pokemon the fuck out of it. But he did a thing. Got loads of stuff now. No. Great parking, right? Greetings, I have been disconnected from ESO since I'm in the final days of my PhD and free time is scarce. What's happening with the chapters? Apologies if it's the 467th time you explain the subject. You've been here before. The short version, they're doing away with a chapter every single year and instead spreading out the content throughout. They're going to approach it in a seasonal manner, but what that entails we don't fully know because they haven't fully explained it. What they have explained, however, is they're not taking content away. Also, at the same time, they're introducing some harder difficulty for some of the overland and introducing some group-based harder overland, much like the previous Crag Lord. That's the short version. That's the only time I'm explaining today, because I already said people I'm not going to do a 10-second too long didn't read. Because we're 2 hours in, I can get away with it. More stuff and things, no full details until April. They're testing a lot of stuff for Cyril on that as well, including class-specific PvP skills. Correction, class versions of skills for PvP only. Which is, interesting. Because the best got 40k building in... I can't read the rest of the message because it got nuked. Stupid Twitch is pushing half a message up. There we go. 2,000 items placed in 2 bases. 40k building items and 2,000 placeable items between 2 bases. Yeah, so you've got a lot of stuff, so that's why it lags out a bit. The memory leak. But then you just relog and everything's fine. You got all your materials for free. Yay! Yeah, it was insightful. Excellent. Also, here's a link. If you follow that link, that is their news page regarding the upcoming stuff. It's Matt Fire's message to the community, basically. We had a meeting yesterday with us talking about it briefly. Well, I'd say talking about it. They were explaining to us, so we're kind of prepped in it. But it's interesting. They're not going to give full details until April, so if anyone pretends they have information, they do not. They're doing it for quick clicks. 3, 2, 1, dodge. You tell me the Threads of War set works with the weapon enchantment, how it works. Threads of War works with the particular weapon type. The glyph is separate. Put Easy Sork in the chat. It's in the video. Basically,
Over here, mortal, with the rewards.
let me double check this.
Choose something
It'll be
interesting.
easier. It was in Westwheel, Gold Road. It is on Easy Sork. I'm sure it is. Yes, it is. So, light and heavy attacks do not do status effects. They don't apply them at all. They can't. It's impossible. It doesn't work. It's the base game rule. But that set changes it. So your weapon does apply it. Guaranteed. Light and heavy. And the status effect that comes from it depends on the damage that comes from the weapon. Fingers crossed it happens again when I start the full armor. That won't happen for that dude. Rakat! We're going to kill him off the pads? Apparently not. Oh, I ran out of buffs. Rip. I love pets. No armor needed. Yep. So in Conan Exiles, you've got two different sides to it. You've got your thralls that can be trained just like a pet can, but they have armor and weapons, and you decide how you build them, depending on the rest of it, obviously. The pets, however, do not. So obviously the food contributes as a leveling, etc., etc. They do not have armor, so you have to make sure you get some decent base stats. But the difference is, a thrall, while it can be armored and changed weapon type wise, can be knocked over. So that's tricky. Pets generally don't get knocked over, so while they lack the armor and customization of, if you like, of the weapons and armor themselves, they don't get knocked over. So it's all swings and roundabouts. What status effect physical weapon apply? Physical.
Don't worry, I
Thunder.
have it. See?
It does a straight pop of physical damage, and then it applies minor breach to the target, and increases your weapon and spell damage by 100. So if you light attack with a dagger, an axe, a sword, or whatever, if it's a physical weapon, you will do damage, you will get 100 weapon and spell damage, and you will apply just short of 3,000 resistance debuff to the target. A good time to reduce expenses and capitalize on current content is big. This game is on its last leg. We disagree, but interesting statement. Welcome to the stream. Bear in mind, again, I've made this very clear earlier, they have been very vague about what is actually happening. They're going to tell us the actual information in April. So anyone claiming to know what the outcome will be is guessing or just wrong. We'll have to see. That is the point in stream team members being part of a meeting prior to stuff like this, so we can be kind of pre-briefed on what's going on, and then we can share that information. But the information that we've basically been given, apart from a tiny Q&A, which is not really answered because they're not answering questions at this point in time, pretty much the same stuff. We will find out what's happening. One of the big benefits of them not doing a chapter every single year is that now they can spread out as much content as they like, rather than being forced to stick to a story every year. Now they can jump around a bit and add loads of new stuff. But also they are introducing more focus on existing guilds in the Elder Scrolls, including Thieves Guild, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, etc. That is something that you would mostly engage in single-player versions of the game. Also, Obama, they are introducing harder overland content and new overland content designed for higher difficulty or lower difficulty if you're in the lower area for group play, much like Craglorn used to be. So we will see what happens. I think it will help. You are most welcome. It is more organic instead of having to peer pressure to deliver a chapter each year. It's exactly that. It also means you don't have to buy a chapter every single fucking year. Which would mean what? Your ESO Plus, this is talking about how it could be, not necessarily how they've said it. But if you don't have to buy a chapter every year, and everything's tied to seasons or ESO Plus or whatever, that means basically having ESO Plus will give you access to all the content that exists. Now, technically it does, but you always stagger it per year with a chapter. Now there's no
I love
staggering.
winning. Drinks all around.
Thank you for the follow. Let's go. I think they felt like their hands were tied, forcing a constant 1 year story every year, making it completely related to itself. Now they don't have to. They can focus on the world rather than a theme. That's pretty important. Because let's just say, for argument's sake, they're going to put, but how long did that last? How long did what last? The new thing? It hasn't happened yet. You're being cynical about it when you're not really making much sense. How long did what last? The biggest change they ever made was one Tamriel, which was the scariest thing they ever did and one of the best things they ever did. They've got form for making risky alterations to their game and getting away with it. Who knows what's going to happen? I kind of like the idea of them trying out new stuff and what works out best. They do have statistics of the game, player-based content, etc. And now they have taken off restraints and just going ham, pretty much. But bear in mind, they have noted that this is a test. Some of it is obviously going to happen anyway, but the majority of the base game stuff, the PvP stuff, the changes to Overland, etc., they are going to be tested and monitored. So they have stated very clearly by themselves in an interview meeting yesterday that if it doesn't work out, they are not scared to revert stuff. So if it doesn't work, they'll put things back to how they do work. They'll see what happens. But the whole, yeah, well, let's see how long that lasts. Not going to get you anywhere. At least people are willing to try. If it sucks, it sucks. We'll wait and find out. Hopefully not, but we'll wait and find out. Capture should never have happened. We should have just paid membership to keep the game working and gotten DLCs. That would have them more time to work on the game. I think you misunderstand what they're doing. Chapters work really well, but they're moving away from it because it's getting to the point where they're tied to it and it's become predictable and people don't want predictable anymore, so they are adhering to that. It worked while it worked and now they're moving on to the next stage. They're adapting. It's not something that was shit and broke and now they've got to change it because it's shit and broke. They're changing it because that's the pace of an MMO. You've got to keep up. Otherwise, it will stagnate and end up like every other MMO where they have to give you a free character that's max level because its fucking player base is going down because newer players are finding power creeps and all that kind of stuff and they don't feel invested long term. They want to keep people interested, so they are switching it up. Again, we don't actually have full information as to what will happen or what is going to happen outside of the reveal in April, so everything apart from the letter itself, and some people have completely misread it, everything is speculation. We don't actually know. They want people to talk about it for 3 months, basically. And let's face it, most people that whinge about what they should be doing and what they want, when they get it, they complain anyway. PvP update was a prime example of that. Shit. And also 9 times out of 10, when people say something's going to be shit and it ends up not shit, they magically disappear and stop talking and pretend they were never there. Yeah, we heard you complain. Oh shit. Like bubbles, for example. You know, the fucking healing bubbles, where people made petitions, which is tragically fucking sad. Petitions to try and get it changed, because it's not fair. One of the best changes to the game. Where are those people? The ones that screamed about it being the worst decision ever? They're not eating humble pie, they're hiding. They were never they never took responsibility for their shit behavior because they were wrong. Are you a web developer? Do you have insight into the statistics of the game? So you really can't make a founded assumption. Careful eyes be thin when you don't know how warm it is lately. This is true. You don't know. Now, assumption is risky. That's why I have to be careful how I word things. Looking forward to stuff or guessing is fair. I mean, or speculation, but that you have to understand that that's exactly what it is. Unless it's set in stone, unless it's actually written, we simply don't know. But the letter was, while vague, semi-clear at the same time about them intending to do stuff, about them testing things, and about them seeing where it goes. Don't get irritated, bro. I love the game so much as you do. However, this game has terrible performance. Please don't do that. That is a full-on gaslight, dude. Relax. Telling me what to do and then using the term bro at the same time clearly tries to put you above the conversation. And you're now trying to talk down to me. That's not gonna fucking fly. I think you're the one that needs to relax. We're having a discussion about the situation and trying to underline the point that people are losing their shit over stuff they don't know. And now you're gonna come in and go, don't talk like that, bro. You don't talk like that. That was unnecessary. Small point, while talking about performance, they underlined in the letter that they're doing a big overhaul for PC and performance. God. There's no need to be like that. That isn't going to work. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yes, I want to eat that fucking skill. Not skill, page. Charges! Yeah, I know. They ran out. Back one's doing alright, though. And this is why you can't have discussions with adults on the internet, because they're not fucking behaved. Wing! When someone tries to do that to you, and they go, don't talk to me like that, bro, they're instantly issuing a challenge. That's not the adult way to deal with things. And secondly, you're talking to the wrong person if you want to just challenge them verbally or physically with that kind of shit. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Wrong chat. There might be people on the internet that are scared of keyboards. You just need to be careful how you word. Put the controller down. Indeed. There, there. There's a difference between being passionate about something and then getting verbally aggressive when your side of it doesn't seem to be working out. You are not going to intimidate me with words like that. Keyboards, indeed. Which is a shame, because the dude watches all the time. And he can still fucking hear me, just hidden. I know, right? Indeed. There is no need to talk down to someone to that level. Fucking bull! Stay then, fam. Indeed. Oh, shit. Rip. Completely nuked. How you doing, Overnight? Not Overnight. Overlord, even. Overlord Midnight. I can read. Others can't. When people get all serious and start fucking talking down to you, talk to me like that, bro. Who the fuck are you talking to? Remember whose show you're in. Bro. Yeah, imagine using it in a derogative way. Like, it's supposed to be something that makes you on the same level. And you use it as a fucking stamp. No. You're not talking to your average Fortnite player. Fucking people. Imagine people getting that upset about something that isn't even announced properly, as in proper information. And then while you try to explain from your experience and from the knowledge that you've been given from the devs how things are and how things could be, you lose your shit. Disrespectful is the word. Mr. Piggles, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Don't waste them.
I've got 3 kids already. I don't need to be your fucking dad as well. Oh dear. Not you, Mr. Pickles. Someone else. Someone decided to get moody with me. Grabbing coffee. I gotta go soon. Fucking knackered today. It's day off day tomorrow. It won't be. I'll still be working. I'm good. How about you? Fucking knackered. Long day. Nearly got fucking sofa bossed. Struggling to keep up with the lack of hours that exist per day. I'll get there, dude. Nearly Christmas, though. Oh, my food ran out. So the short version is, I will make fun of anyone for the sake of having fun. If I don't make fun of you, I don't like you, by the way. But don't mistake that for weakness and assume that you can gaslight, strawman, or even talk down to me in any way, shape, or form, and I will be even remotely intimidated by it. I have no problem telling people that I've known for a very long time, if they're disrespectful, to fuck off. Understand that. Really simple. Anyway, that troll's gone now. Wasn't a troll, but now he is. Shame. Pretty good, my friend. Always enjoy your streams and advice. Just hopped into Xbox and ESO. My bullshit self. Hope your day is going well. It is actually going really well. I'm just fucking tired. I don't mean tired as in, oh my god, I'm tired and moody now. I just mean I'm fucking drained physically. Fucking nuts. No, but Antonio used to work you hard and just said, what? What did that even mean, Ducky Fuzz? Oh dear. Go back, indeed. Time out. Imagine trying to tell someone about their relationship. Don't do that. Stein, how you doing? Oh, you're already here. Stein was already here. I said hi to Stein earlier. I'm sure I did. I ran out of buffs, dude. Hold on, let me buy some more. I have like a couple of bosses, maybe. We'll see. Depends on the buffs and bonuses. A couple bosses left in me, then I've got to go anyway. I have loads to do after stream. I've only got 1 week-ish left of stuff to finish before Christmas really kicks off. So, time is of the essence. Dude, I hate putting the controller down. I'm trying to move position minions. Can you guys just behave? Uh-oh. You did it. Oh, shit. I did what? I got more buffs. Tony's trying to do fashion stuff in Conan at the moment. You should rather not have to nuke people. His precision editing is not a thing in Conan Exiles. So fucking behave. Oh man. Yes, you even gave me a button. I did. I gave you the ninja button. You'll ever beat focused efforts with Rich the other night? Not a fucking chance, man. Not a chance. Did anyone else see that? For those that have just joined, or for those that have been here for a while and didn't watch that stream, I played Infinite Archive with Rich Lambert on stream. Both of us, on the NA server on PC, got 5 focused efforts. I had to leave. We were at Arc 8, no lives lost, 5 focused efforts each, and I had to leave. What the fuck? It's never happening again. That's insane. RNGesus. Man just getting it just right and you can't place it because Ducky decides to try and puppet master. Right? That must be painful. Rigged? You think? It's fucking crazy. Reckon Finn had pressed the button and give Rich an easy time. Yeah, it's like, Rich, you were supposed to be on holiday now. We called you in because the servers shat the bed. We're sorry. Here's some focused efforts. Yes, we'll give them to Zynoid as well, for fuck's sake. Just don't tell anyone. What happened? Exactly what happened. Uh-oh. But yeah, it was a fucking really good run actually. Not Finn. Rich has never seen 5 focused efforts on his own account before. So that was new. Don't be sorry, be better, right? You got the double pet. The second pet. Which one do I have? Oh, just the one. The pet is a triple buff. First version is a Wraith, sorry. The next one is a Wawa, and the next one after that is Squid Boy. Can't remember his fucking name. Doesn't matter. Each one gives you a different buff. One is minor protection, the second one is minor toughness, and the last one, sorry. Yep. Second one is minor resolve, sorry, and the third one is minor toughness. So protection, resolve, and toughness. They do stack, but the pet changes. Really good. We haven't done too badly with buffs today, to be fair. No focused efforts, but I don't really need it. Loads of crit chance, which is pretty good. No more adaptive conquerors on top of 2, though. The last run was better buffs. Is that right? It's afternoon. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Getting cake in the chat for the newcomers. How you doing? Whee. We are in the infinite of archives, obviously. We've been talking about the stuff and things. Yes, obviously. A couple of individuals decided to get a bit shirty about it, but they were dealt with, unfortunately. But apart from that, it's been pretty good. Lightbringer needs to die. I'm gonna deal with it, dude. Fucking thing is annoying. Feed. Oh, Mystic in the room as well. If you make beam sounds, you do more damage. Prove me wrong. You can't. Impossible. If you get exactly the same damage both times, it just means that the first one you were lucky on. Your real damage was the beam sound all along. AoE. Lava Queen. Oh my god, I ran out of magic. Whoops. Truth. See, you know. You've done it before. I do beam sounds and die. That's because you're doing it at the wrong pitch. You have to go a little bit higher, Skellington. Bet you can go this far with a solo companion. I can. I actually got to Arc 5 with a companion. Although you're not solo if you got a companion because there's two of you. But I've got to Arc 5 with a companion before she even died. So you can. Just depends on many different factors. Obviously, luck, the buffs, bonuses, and enemies, and bosses. Personal ability versus the things you're up against. And how you set your companion up versus what you're using, because this is what people fail at. People set up a companion to be a perfect companion. Stop worrying so much about their individual build as an extra player in your group and focus more on filling the gaps that you have with yours. So utilize them as a buff, basically. If you're missing heals, put some heals on them. If you're missing some damage, put some damage on them. If you need some aggro to be managed, put a taunt on them. Make sure that they can do the things that you can't. Or they can plug the gaps that you have. That's the way to build a companion. Not make him do the most DPS or do this, that, and the other. Make it so that it fills the gaps. Perhaps a beer or two can help. Dude, a beer would be fucking amazing right now. We don't have any. The last few months have been tricky, so we decided to be sensible and not buy beer today, because fuck that, would be expensive. Probably should have bought beer. It's been a long day. Next week for Christmas. And Chris, we could have bought Christmas too, this is true. We got mince pies. No beer. But tomorrow is day off day. So at least we have a day of work that nobody sees. That's true. You're supposed to not do work on your day off. Beer and cake for the newcomers. It's been a while since in the chat, it seems. Been here since Somerset days, I think. I'm just a lurker at heart. No. I mean the ones that just joined the stream. Not for new people in general. Although they get beer and cake too. Glad you've been watching for so long. Aren't you bored yet? Don't you get mad when shit canoes get told off for being disrespectful? Oh, man. I thought we were on a boss. We're not. Nearly used the buff then. Class embodiment. Yes. 65% increase to everything. Well, except for this and this. Pop. Oi. Oh, invulnerable. Every fucking time. Been bored of ESO, yeah, take a break here and there, but stream is always enjoyable. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Dude, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from games. I mean, they demand a lot of your time as it is. And how the fuck are you going to play everything else if you play the same one every single day and nothing else? Nothing wrong with a bit of variety. But be excited, because there's new news today about ESO and its future. Vague as it may be, they're going to announce more about it on a particular date in April that they haven't said. So, yeah, that's it basically. Be excited about stuff you don't know about. They have plans. Keep the bears on me. Oh shit! 3 seconds. 2, 1, got it. There's a mystic in the room. Didn't even see it. Don't have any console housing tools lately. Nope. A few of my homes got recommended. That sounds like a plug. Is that like, hey, I didn't ask you to look at my house, but I wouldn't mind if you did by accident. Let's try. No, I haven't looked. I haven't had time. Breaking news, we are going to do different things at some point in the nearish future. Correct, that's accurate. Right, give me one more boss, then I gotta jump out, because this is, actually this will be the one. Self-promoting. Yeah, exactly. You. Fraggers. Fraggoners. Oh man, what a boss to finish on. Buff, please. I'm not going to transformation, so... Fuck it, we'll just nuke him. I have to get out of it, people. I'm running out of energy. I need to go get food. Otherwise I'm going to die. So, it is time to go after this boss. So we'll do the goodbyes while we're fighting the boss. Yeah. If you are not following on YouTube or subscribing... No, that's wrong. If you're not subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch, hit those buttons. They are free. And if you're on one of those platforms, switch over after you press that button and press the other one. Also, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are many links to follow on the socials tab. So put ! socials in the chat and that will give you the links to Twitter, Facebook... Let me try again. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website ZymanTheGaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. There's lots and lots of different stuff to see, especially if you're a Patreon supporter, including Discord access, private access to the Conan server, the Ark server, ESO early access build video perks as well, as there's fucking tons, and I haven't got enough words left in my face to even say the rest of it. So use that link. Enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on Thursday, because tomorrow is a well fucking deserved, I think so, or at least needed fucking day off. Bye-bye.